Hello students, today we will start chapter 4, that is quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? Standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. If the degree of the equation is 2, highest degree is 2, then it will called as quadratic equation. Now exercise 4.1, first question. Some equations are given. We have to check either these are quadratic or not. How we will check? For example, first part, x plus 1 whole square is equals to 2x minus 3. First of all, we have to open the identity here. A plus b whole square. A plus b whole square identity is a square plus b square plus 2ab 2a मतलब 2x. Right hand side 2x minus 2 3s are 6. Now like terms will cancel. If the two terms are like term, both are positive, then it will be cancelled. X square plus 1 is equals to minus 6. X square plus 7 equals to 0. Now in this equation, degree of highest degree is 2, so it will called as quadratic equation. We will write yes, it is quadratic equation. Clear? Similarly, you can check all the part. Now I will solve 7th part, cubic identity. X plus 2 cube is equals to 2x x square minus 1. In this equation, we have to open the cubic identity. What is the identity? A plus b whole cube. This is equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Left hand side we will apply this identity. So here it will become x cube, 2 cube is a, 3 into a square means to say x square, b is 2. 3 into x into 2 square. Right hand side we will open the bracket. It will become 2x cube minus 2x. Now on simplifying it, it will become 6x square plus 2 square is 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. And right hand side 3. Now there is a cubic term because it term will not cancel. Here is x cube, here is 2x cube. If there will be 2x cube, then these terms will be cancelled. But now there is a cubic term in the equation, so we will write no, it is not a quadratic equation. Rest of the parts you can try by yourself. Now second question, represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. First question, area of rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice of its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth. First of all, we will let breadth of plot is x. So length of plot is equal to, see in second line, length of plot is mean to say equal to 1 more 1 plus twice 2 multiply twice its breadth, 2 multiplied by b. So L will be 1 plus 2x. Now area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. So now put the values. Length is 1 plus 2x, breadth is only x, and area is 528. Simplify it. X plus 2x square is equals to 528. 2x square plus x, because addition is commutative, we can write 2x square plus x. 528 shift to left hand side with negative sign. Now this is our quadratic equation. In the question we have to only represent in the quadratic form, not need to solve it. Clear? If they will say find length and breadth, then you have to solve it by using factorization, then find the value of x. Clear? Now second question, product of two consecutive positive integers. What are consecutive integers? Consecutive integers are those which are continuous in the form. For example, 13, 14, 1, 2, 100, 101, 51, 50, 51. All these are consecutive positive integers. Now product of two consecutive integers is 306. Now we will let first number, second part, let first number x and second number x plus 1, because these are consecutive. Now product of both the numbers is equals to 306. On solving we get x square plus x, 306 will shift to left hand side, minus 306. This is our quadratic equation. Clear? Third part you will try it by yourself. Now I will discuss fourth part. It is very important question. Now discuss fourth part. Read the statement. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Here distance is given. Distance is 480 km and speed is uniform, means to say speed is constant. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would take 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. Now let speed of train x. If the speed of train is x, then what will be the time taken? According to the formula, speed is equals to distance upon time, then time is equals to distance upon speed. So time is equals to, distance is fixed, this is 480 and speed is x. So this is the time taken, 480 upon x. Now in the question, the situation is, if the speed had been 8 km less, from the speed we will subtract 8 because 8 km per hour less. Speed is less and time is 3 more. Time is 3 more. For the same distance, distance will remain same. See, here the time taken is t. Now time is increased by 3 and speed is decreased by 8. So it will become t plus 3, it will become x minus 8. Now put the value of t here, 480 upon x plus 3 equals to 480 upon x minus 8. Now by simplifying it, convert it into quadratic form. 480 upon x minus 480 upon x minus 8 is equals to minus 3. Firstly take out 480 to reduce the calculations. Now take the LCM, x minus 8. Here it will become x minus 8 minus x equals to minus 3. X and x will be cancelled. 480 minus 8 upon x square minus 8 equals to minus 3. This negative sign will be cancelled. 480 into 8. Now cross multiply x square minus 8. It will become, or you can shift 3 to left hand side. 480 into 8 upon 3 equals to x square minus 8. So it will become quadratic equation is x square, I am writing here, x square minus 8x minus 1280. So it will become our quadratic equation. Next, exercise 4.2. In this exercise, we will do the factorization as we have done in chapter 2nd. Factorization means to say middle term splitting. In this exercise, we will do middle term splitting. Find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization. See, first question. X square minus 3x minus 10 equals to 0. This question you can do it by yourself. 10, 5 2s are 10, so it can be written as this. It is very simple question. So, x plus 2, x minus 5. So, roots will become x is equals to minus 2 and x is equals to 5. These are the two roots. Now, second question same, you can do it by yourself. Next, I will discuss third part. There is a question in form of irrational number. See, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. Now we need product is equals to root 2 into 5 root 2. Coefficient of x square and the constant term. So product is 10. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 5s are 10. And sum should be equals to 7. So factors will become first term same. This 7 can be written as 5x plus 2x and constant term same. Because now check, 5 2s are 10, 5 plus 2, 7. Now take the common term. In the first two term only x is common. So it can be written as root 2x plus 5. Now from these two terms, bracket should be same. So bracket should be in the form of root 2x plus 5. Bracket should be same. Now what the number here? Here 5 root 2. So we will take root 2. X plus root 2. Root 2x plus 5. Find the value of x. Minus root 2 minus 5 upon root 2. These are two roots of this quadratic equation. Next, fourth part. In fourth part, question is 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8 equals to 0. First of all, to make it simple equation, take the LCM. So it will become 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equals to 0. Now 8 into 0 is 0. So equation will become 16x square minus 8x plus 1. Now you can easily factorize it. Or it will become the direct identity plus 1 square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. So there are two equal roots. 1 by 4 again 1 by 4. Next, fifth part, try it by yourself. Next, second question, solve the problems given in example 1. Example 1 is on page number 71. There are the two word problems. Firstly, make the equations and then solve it by factorization. Next, I will discuss question number 3. Find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Let the two numbers, sum is 27, let first number x, then second number 27 minus x, because sum of two number is 27. Now their product is 182. So equation will become, shift both the terms to right hand side, the sign will be changed. X square minus 27x plus 182. Now factorize it. See, if you will multiply 14 into 13, then it will become 182. You can check. 13 fours are 52, 5 carry, then 13 ones are 13 plus 5, 182. Or you can do the factorization, split it into the pair of factors, 2 into 91, then 7, it will now goes on 7. Cos product of 2 into 91, 182, 14 into 13 again 182. Take x common. Here minus 13 will be common. X minus 13, x minus 14. So numbers are 13 and 14. Two numbers 13 and 14 whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Next, fourth question, you can do it by yourself. Next we will discuss question number 5. Next, question number 5. The altitude of right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. Firstly, for your convenience, draw a right angle triangle. This is altitude, this is base, and this is hypotenuse. Altitude. Now, altitude of right triangle is 7 cm less than base. If base is x, then altitude 7 cm less than base, so altitude will become x minus 7. Hypotenuse is given 13. Find the other two sides. Now by using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse is 13. Perpendicular means to say altitude. Altitude is x minus 7. Base is x. Simplify it. 169. Open the identity. 4 7 7 the 49. 14x plus x square. X square plus x square. 2x square minus 14x plus 49. Now shift 169 to right hand side. Here will 0 minus 169. Clear? Now divide the complete equation by 2 to make it simple equation. Now you can easily factorize it by yourself. Then find the value of x. Now put the value of x here. Then this will be your altitude. Solve this question further by yourself. Next, question number 6. Next, sixth part. Statement is a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day, cost of production of each article, means to say one article, was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. First of all, let number of articles x, cost of one article. What is the cost? Again I am reading second line. Cost of production of each article was 3 more, 3 plus twice 2 multiplying number of articles, that is x. So cost is 3 plus 2x. It is the cost of one article. Now cost of x articles. Multiply by x, because if you have to find the cost of 2 articles, you will multiply it by 2. If you have to find the cost of 8 articles, then we will multiply cost of one article by 8. Now we have to find the cost of x article. So we will multiply the cost of one article with the x. So it will become 3x plus 2x square. Now in the next line, if the total cost of production on that day was 90, total production cost is also given, that is 90. So it will become a quadratic equation. There is a negative sign. So how you will factorize it? Firstly, 180. It can be written as 60 into 3. So it is not subtraction is not 3. So what is the other method to write is 10 into 8. Sorry. 18 into 10. Again subtraction is not 3. So these are again not the factors. What is the other form? 180 can be written as, we can write 180 15 into 12. So difference of 15 and 12 is 3 and product of 15 and 12 is 180. You can check it by prime factorization. Prime factorization of this is, firstly prime factorization 18. See, if 5 3s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So 15 minus 12 is 3. Factors of this minus 90. Take x common. Again take 6 common. So 2 roots will become x minus, these are the factor x minus 6, 2x plus 50. Firstly x is equal to plus 6, second is, now number of articles cannot be negative, so this term will be rejected. Answer is 6. Total number of articles are 6. Hope you all understand this, both the exercise. Thank you so much.